best for you as far as when you said you approach the story from the person causing the violence or causing the damage? Do you try to approach your stories telling them from the point of view of that person or from the people who are his victims?
Probably a little bit of both. I mean, it has to, a good story should encompass both. I mean, it's one of those things where you almost have to give fair balance. Okay, this character is going around and killing people. Why is he killing people? Well, let's try to analyze that a little bit and come up with some kind of backstory to explain to the audience why he's doing what he's doing. It doesn't necessarily make that character then become sympathetic, but it gives the audience, oh, and that's usually a kicker at the end. Oh, this is why he's going around killing people.
So he's not just someone killing people, he's someone who's killing people for a reason.
Exactly. Exactly.
One last question.
Sure.
Who would you consider to be your strongest influences as far as the other filmmakers, especially in the horror genre, but not exclusive of it?
Well, I think my favorite filmmakers, well, the person who influenced me the most was my partner, Don Dollar, who died last year. He's the one who actually started the company with. So he was probably my greatest influence. I met him when I was an actor, and then we formed the company shortly afterwards. But I really like and I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly, the Wachowski brothers, who do the Matrix films. I think those films are extremely well thought out. I like Peter Jackson. I like the scope with which he's able to take a scene, see it in his head, and then create the enormous battles that he does. And, you know, Alfred Hitchcock, you know, the master of suspense himself. So it's when you can draw upon all of those influences, that's great, but eventually you have to carve your own niche, and that's what we've tried to do.
All right. One last question, and I just have to ask it since the name Hitchcock came up.
Okay.
Everybody's got their favorite Hitchcock. What's your favorite Hitchcock?
The Birds.
The Birds. My favorite as well.
Yep.
All right, Joe, thank you very much.
Thank you, Kerry.
And I'm really looking forward to looking at the DVDs that I purchased from him, and he was kind enough to autograph them. Not at an extra cost, but there was a cost for the DVDs. But we won't go into that right now. Thanks again, Joe.
All right, Kerry. Thank you. Thank you.